All right. And I'm going to jump right into that topic. Any questions from yesterday's workshop?
I have a response to my question
Mm-hmm.
um, about moving from frustration. And I think what I meant was, or what helped me was looking at that color, the color scheme. And
Mm-hmm.
I ended up realizing that it really helped me to look at what's opposite of frustration, which is satisfaction. And then looking at where frustration is, like in the yellow orange area. And so then I went up to
Did you
courage.
say it was to look at the opposite of that color?
Yeah, no, actually, I looked at the opposite of the definition. So,
Teresa, I'm sorry, I can't hear you.
can you hear me now?
Okay. Yep, I can hear you now.
Yeah, I looked at the opposite of the definition, which is satisfaction. And that kind of brought some peace to me. But then also, literally looking at that chart you gave us, I went from frustration to courage and then neutrality. And I'm
Mm-hmm.
finding that a lot of these emotions that are below 200, if I go to neutrality, then it helps me like just go neutral and then, rise up. Because if I go all the way to pink, I can't feel it. I just can't. It's too much. So that
Okay, great.
was very
So,
helpful.
go ahead.
That was very helpful to see the color chart that you had shown us.
Okay. And so what she's talking about is the ranges of frequency and emotions. And so lower frequency emotions being fear, anxiety, doubt, in the lower ranges of frequency, which most of them are living here in the first three chakras, are what cause imbalance in the body. And so she's saying that by neutralizing that and, for example, feeling a higher vibration emotion, she was able to remove that emotion out of our space. So that's amazing. So please, we're gonna thank you for sharing that, Teresa. We're going to go into the practice in a minute, and at the end, we're going to go into a Q&A, and we're going to be looking at how some of these things were affected. Okay, so I want you to. We're going to get really connected with our physical bodies today. We're going to be working with looking at toxic relationships, toxic cords that are connected to the body that are draining our life force energy. Anything that is parasitic consciousness that is connecting to us, imbalanced relationships and exchanges with partners, friends, family. We're going to be taking a look at how they attach and how they manifest to the body. A lot of times, these cords are, as you know, contractual agreements that we make previously at moments of lower consciousness in which we are requiring as a whole over organism in order to experience and evolve. These experiences that are oftentimes very traumatic and very shocking to us emotionally are exactly the groundwork to help our soul be able to transmute from those lower frequencies into the higher. And so remember that when we stay in the lower frequency emotions, when we're always down here in the fear body and anxiety and anger, we are a vibrational match to those same experiences in our life. So we're going to be meeting the same people that are in that vibrational frequency. The same events are going to be happening, and it affects everything in our life. So it's very important to maintain an awareness as to how our relationships are being carried out throughout our life, and notice immediately the moment that our need to connect with these relationships is coming from a place of lack or a place of giving our power away. And as soon as that happens, we take back our power and begin to rebalance the perception. Mostly what happens before we even engage in these relationships is that you're going to be receiving information as to how this relationship is toxic, how it's parasitic, looking at you with the awareness, you begin to ahead of time notice the patterns that usually you would come into by, going to those events with these people or talking with them or spending time on the phone. Whatever it is, we now have an option to step back and really choose consciously how we want to engage with these relationships. And I guarantee that your higher self and your intuition already has informed you as to, the flavor of this relationship or the vibrational frequency of that. So now, parts of us that really want to experience that anyway, sometimes we want to know what it's like. And so we do it anyway, right? We connect with them, we create relationships, we create events, experiences, business partners, all these things. And just understand that if you stay, like Teresa was saying, in the state of neutrality, even through that experience, you'll notice that it's just a choice. You're going to temporarily experience maybe some chaos and maybe some heartache, pain, problems in your life. But everything has a reason. And the reason, as infinite consciousness becoming aware of itself through this little tiny body that we're here in these 100 years of life, is for us to become aware, to transcend, to continuously move through these cycles of emotions, moving through the ranges, through the spectrum of all these emotions that are available to us. And so it's a very powerful invitation for you. And this is the purpose of you incarnating in this physical body, is for you to be able to experience all of those things. And it's not to get stuck in them. It's not to, build an identity from mistakes, because nothing is really a mistake, right? Everything, there's a reason behind all of these relationships, behind the lesson, behind the experience. If you come into a state of neutrality, you can just observe, be an observer of your life and the things that you do and how they take place, and just notice it as you experience it, okay? So here's what we're going to do. We're going to go really deep into the healing. I'm going to take you into a grounding. I'm going to take you into running energy. And we're going to visit with our multidimensional body. As we do in this group, we're going to be taking a look at where we're storing the information that made us a vibrational match to the toxic relationships in our life, or relationships that are out of balance. And we're going to be looking at some of those contracts, and we're going to be destroying them and creating a neutrality. More importantly, we're going to heal this body, because right now, when we're attached to these relationships, we are storing within the body not only heavy emotions, but whatever is tying us by threads of whatever occurred in these relationships is being fed into those experiences that we're going to share with them. So we want to make sure that we clear all of that out so we can take back our life force and begin to become owners of this vessel once again. Okay? So I want you all to get really nice and comfortable. We're going to inhale deeply and exhale. Breathing deeply into the base of the spine. We're going to focus today on this solar plexus, the center core, where we hold on to the majority of our emotions. Breathing deeply, powerfully, and exhaling. When we work with heavy emotions, it's very important to work with our breath. Powerfully breathing, exhaling out, and inhaling, bringing in that life force, neutralizing life force into the body. We're going to visualize the center of the earth, and you're going to create a grounding cord from the waist, the hips, the pelvic bone, all the way down to the center of the earth. Ground yourself. Create a very thick grounding cord. Noticing parts that are feeling fragmented in that cord. Notice the right and the left side of your body is evenly connecting down to the center of the earth. All the way down. Breathing through any resistance, any fears, any doubts. We're going to visualize our energetic body now. I want you to tap into your body. We're going to start with the physical from the inside out. You're going to connect with your toes, ankles, shins, going up the body into the muscles, breathing into all of these spaces, going up into the knees, into the thighs. Breathing. Going up into the hips. Every breath you take, we are taking ownership of this vessel, of this body. Noticing the emotions that are in the body right now. Noticing if they cause us pain, anxiety, stress. Just observing them as if you are outside of the body, looking down at yourself. And you're going to just visualize that you're going to turn a knob and you're going to eliminate all of those emotions out of the body. It's going to go down to the ground, to the chair underneath you. Almost as if you are eliminating a black gooey substance from the body. Noticing that as you release these emotions, muscles expand. Breath can enter the body more easily, more fluidly. Oftentimes we're not aware as how much tension we're holding in the body. You're going to go up to your chest. Some of us are holding on to major fragmentation in the heart area. So I want you to become aware of the back and the front of your body, and you're going to just gently visualize expanding, breathing into your body. When the body is going through trauma, emotional trauma, it becomes fragmented in the energetic body. So just visualize that you're going to expand your body outward in all those areas. Go up to the neck, the shoulders, the arms, the palms of the hands. The palms of the hands hold a lot of information. We have vortices in the centers of our palms. Visualize draining any heaviness that is within the shoulders, the arms, out of the hands. We're going to go up to the neck, the head, the face. Releasing the brow, the cheekbones. Okay? Breathing deeply, I want you to take your attention out to the next layer. You are in the first layer. We're going to go into the second, third, fourth, becoming aware of your energetic body around you. Notice where you see variations, dips, static. And you're going to close yourself inside a sphere, a very powerful sphere made out of something completely impenetrable. Breathing deeply. And we're going to create a symbol that represents the highest vibrational intention for this healing. So go ahead and see a symbol that represents protection. And you're going to put it up 360 degrees at the top of your bubble, of your sphere. We're going to go deeper. I want you to visualize now going to the root chakra. You're going to close that chakra all the way down to the size of a dime. Breathing deeply. Going up to the second chakra, the orange light, closing it down to the size of a dime. Disconnecting any imbalances in the sacral chakra. Notice the body relaxing deeper. Going up to the solar plexus, closing that chakra down to the size of a dime. Disconnecting any imbalance in the emotional body. Gently guide the body into feeling safe. Safe enough to feel, safe enough to connect. Going up to the heart chakra, you're going to open that heart chakra as wide as possible, front and back. Expanding. Notice the back of the body, especially around the spine, making sure that we are emitting that powerful green light generously around us. Going up to the throat chakra, open that throat chakra as wide as possible, opening the center of communication. Going up to the third eye, open that chakra. Going up to your crown, I want you to see, if you're new, a blank white screen. You're going to see your creative color, the color that represents your highest vibrational expression. This is very important in this work today. So you're going to see that color. The first color that comes up, if it's more than one, that's okay. You're going to go to your crown. Your crown is like a pie chart. We're going to fill in each one of these sections of the pie chart We're going to begin with intellect. Fill it in. Emotions. Relationships. And as you do this, it immediately sends vibrational shift into all of these areas in our life. Our health. Abundance. Co-creation. And your purpose. Fill that in. Fill your body. Coming back into alignment, into its divine blueprint. Inhale deeply. We're going to go deeper, my loves. I want you to visualize from the center of the earth, you're going to pull up a powerful wave of green energy that comes up into the body, creating a vortex of energy at your center core. From the universe, from source, you're going to pull down a powerful wave of gold energy that comes down through the crown of the head and combines with that green earth energy at your center core. You're going to send 10% of that back down, creating a channel of elimination. This is where you begin to go deeper into your layers of your body, eliminating any stagnant emotions, heavy emotions, fears, anxieties, doubt. Send them down. Go back to your solar plexus. You're going to take 80%, shooting it up your spine from the crown of your head, creating a fountain coating the outside of your bubble. Now, this is very important. As you visualize that green and gold coating the outside of your sphere, I want you to visualize anyone that we're going to be working with today, any people, places, and things that we no longer resonate with. And we're going to visualize that we're severing those cords from the outer layer of our body. And I want you to tap into your intuition and notice where you're holding on to any heaviness in the outer layers of your body. As you do this, your green and gold energy should coat the entire outside of your bubble. So you are basically enclosed in a field of green and gold light. Healing this illusion, the matrix. Go back to your solar plexus. You're going to take that final 10% up your spine, down your arms. You're going to fill the inside of your body now. Bring it into the pores, the flesh, the muscles, the bones, down to the cellular level. Transforming any darkness into pure white light. I want you to activate the communication with your cells, And we ask that today we are provided with the information needed in order to dissolve these contracts that are no longer in alignment with us or that continue to cause us anxiety, stress, harm. As you are running this energy through your body, feel that powerful surge of energy through the body. I want you to begin to notice the emotions that are connected to, that are triggered by these relationships. Go ahead and see them. Where do they live in the body? Okay, some of these feel really heavy, like little tangled knots, tangled mess of emotions. Notice where in your body they are. We're going to take a nice deep breath, and I want you to be present with this emotion. You're going to observe it, not feel it. Notice the information that comes up. What else? What other emotions come up for you? What's underneath this emotion? Who is this second emotion directed towards? I want you to hold on to that emotion, and I want you to recognize when is the first time that you felt this emotion. Take yourself to that moment. We are traveling through the web of the Akashic records within the body to understand the origin point of this contractual agreement. Take yourself there. It can be in this lifetime, it can be in another lifetime. Go ahead and see what comes up for you. Simply follow the emotion. Okay, go ahead and open up that experience. And as you begin to look at it, I want you to see it almost as if it's on a movie screen where you will not connect to it directly. But I want you to look at this aspect of yourself. What is this aspect of yourself trying to achieve through this relationship? What are they trying to get? What do they need? What's their intention? Sometimes these imageries and memories can be difficult. I want you to breathe through them, understanding that they are temporary, just to inform us. I want you to see the person that's interacting with you in front of you. I want you to shine your crown light on top of them, and you're going to see some contracts there. These contracts represent the agreements that we made to share these experiences. Take a look at them. I want you to ask yourself, how has this experience served you? What have you learned? And I want you to do a fact check of the beliefs that were created by this experience. The beliefs that we created about ourselves, about relationships. Take a look at that. Do we agree with all of those beliefs? If we're no longer in agreement, I want you to destroy those contracts. Not allowing the mind to go anywhere else but here. Destroy those contracts. You're going to see cords connecting your body to this person. Where in the body are they? Scan your body. Crown of the head to the base of the feet, front, back, multidimensional body. Where are these cords? You're going to see them connected to this person. And I want you to see the origin point of this person that you're interacting with. So go ahead and see their ancestral lineage. Using our intuition and our psychic abilities, our imagination, I want you to tap into the information. What is it that this ancestral lineage, what do they need in order to come into their highest expression? Notice that. Notice the cyclical patterns that have gone down into this person. And I want you to notice how we have mirrored these programs throughout our lives. When you're ready, I want you to dissolve those cords. I'm going to cut the cords on their end. Cut the cords, pulling them out of your body. All of the cords that you found. If you're ready to let that go, if you are ready to heal this body, to take back your power, pull them out. And you guys are all healers and empaths, so use your intuition to pull them out of even the non-physical aspects of yourself. Some of you have cords in the higher levels, the higher layers that have been done through intrusions or other kinds of energy work. Go ahead and see that. Pull them out. As you're pulling this out, you're going to see a vortex in front of you that is connected to source. It's going to clear up all of this stuff out of your space. It's going to pull it in there like a vacuum. I want you to continue to release, dissolving the emotions that are in the solar plexus in the lower back. Anything that we're carrying in our backs, in our necks, all of these sore, tender points, you're going to drain from this energy, from this information, these cords. Okay, out, 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 everything. Don't let anything left behind. I want you to ask yourself, and you're going to now disconnect from this person. And what I want you to do is I want you to create a symbol that represents the highest vibrational neutral point with this individual, people, place, thing, whatever it is. Go ahead and see a symbol. It's going to be the definition of the relationship going forward. A new intention. Go ahead and put it up on top of your crown of your head, and I want you to see, how does this person respond to this now? How do they respond? Observe them. Okay. You're going to utilize this as needed. Go ahead and visualize them leaving your space. If this is someone that is very, very toxic to us, and we really need to create healthy boundaries, we're going to visualize a mirror. It's like an invisible shield around us in order to create some space. Okay, you're going to go back to yourself now here, the memory of yourself. But I want you to now, we're going to ask for all of our fragments. Go ahead and see all of the parts of you that have experienced this pain, this suffering, this emotion in your life. See it in front of you. What I want you to see is that you're going to find more than one. Because in reality, we've been cycling through this emotion quite some time. What's the lesson here? What is it that you need in order to no longer feel that we need to stay stuck in this emotion? What is it? Look at yourself as a light, because we are not this body. And I want you to ask, what is the mission that we're here to accomplish? If not a mission, a purpose. I want you to select a color that represents the vibrational frequency of this mission, of this purpose, of the embodiment of your highest self, including everything you need in this moment. I want you to visualize bringing it down with me from source, a powerful wave of this light, and you're going to fill all of your fragments that you see in front of you with this light. feeding them the knowledge, the wisdom, the understanding, the integration, the empowerment that they are complete in this moment. Allow them to absorb it down to the cellular level, to the crystalline codes of the body are being rewritten with information, and you are writing right now a new DNA sequence in your body. Absorb it in your body. You're going to see them merge all of these fragments into one in front of you. And I want you to inhale deeply, taking it back into your body. Take that fragment, feed it into all the parts of us that are fragmented, broken, sore, feeling this emotion. And we are transmuting. I want you to eliminate from your body any of those emotions now. Noticing the body become more calm, more integrated. 7 bodies in, 7 bodies out, all charges down to 0, negative, infinite. I want you to see the pole of white light that goes down through the crown of your head, down your spine. I want you to check your spine. This is where we get attachments of any kind of work, energy work that people do, any kind of implants, attachments, artificial intelligence is all attached to the spine. So in this moment, I want you to build that pillar of white light in the center of your body, destroying any of those connections in the spine. Breathing deeply, restoring the organs, restoring down to the perineum, to the center of the earth. I want you to visualize that you are under a waterfall of white light, and you can feel that pounding water over your body of white light, of unconditional love, of source energy. As you remind yourself of your purpose here. Of the love that is infinitely available within you. You're going to absorb it into the pores, the flesh, the muscles, the bones, down to the cellular level. Breathing deeply as we feel that vast ocean of unconditional love within your body. You're going to begin to work with the root chakra. Open that root chakra up into a balanced state. I want you to clear that root chakra with this love. Remove all of the attachments in the root chakra that are lingering behind until it's crystalline red. Spin, spin, spin as fast as possible. Going up to the sacral chakra, opening it back into a balanced state. Spin, spin, spin as fast as possible, eliminating any blockage from the sacral chakra. Going up into the solar plexus, opening up that chakra. And some of us that have been dealing with emotional trauma will notice that these are the ones that are the most sore. So I want you to visualize that you're making sure that all the chakras are nice and in one piece, not fragmented. So go ahead and spin the solar plexus, because usually this is the one that goes second. First it's the heart, and then it's our ability to feel empowered in the solar plexus. So go ahead and visualize spinning, clearing it until it's crystalline yellow. We're going to go up to the heart chakra now. We're going to spin it as fast as possible. I want you to focus on the back of your body, clearing out any heaviness in the back. It connects to the throat and to the mid back. Notice if you have any cords to any parts of the body, like the lower part of your back of your head or the brain. You're going to destroy any of those connections, cords that don't belong. I'm going to go up to the throat, spinning it as fast as possible until it's crystalline blue. Going up to the third eye, spinning it until it's crystalline purple. You guys are doing amazing. We're almost done. You're going to go up to your crown, spinning that chakra. This is what gets affected when people try to do any kind of energy work on us. Go up to the crown. You're going to spin it as fast as possible. And I want you to destroy anything that feels that's stagnant in the crown chakra, anywhere where you feel that you have blockages in manifestation, money, abundance, creation energy. Break away from any of those limitations. Excellent. You're going to go up to the next chakra, the ninth, turn it on. Activating your DNA. The 10th, turn it on. The 11th, turn it on. The 12th, turn it on. The 13th. And above you is a powerful white light of source. You're going to connect up to your source, to yourself. Bring that white light down on your body. You are a mathematical perfection in your creation that you are. Your architectural structure of your body is a hologram, which is an extension of this infinite consciousness. So your ability to connect to this empowerment that is not here to be a puppet to emotions, to systems that are destructive, to parasitic consciousness, because you are a free will being. I want you to embody this. Pull it into the body, unconditional love. Have gratitude for this vessel, for this experience. And you're going to gently come back into your room. As you begin to open your eyes and bring yourself back, I want you to become aware of your protection, of your grounding, G-Pack, grounding, protecting, aligning, co-creating consciously. In this life, there is no right and wrong. There is only experiences. And so we just flow through them. We just move through them. Okay? Very good, you guys. You guys did an incredible job. Everybody that's here listening on YouTube, thank you so much for joining me. Thank you for your comments. And we're going to jump into the Q&A on the Zoom. So thank you for joining. And if you have any questions, write them below. Please share the video and subscribe.